Is Google leveraging security concerns to eliminate sideloading on Android? This question sparks a heated debate as Google's recent announcement reveals plans to restrict app installations from unverified developers, even outside the Play Store. Starting in 2026, users in select countries will only be able to install apps from developers whose identities have been verified by Google, with a global rollout in 2027. This move has sent shockwaves through the Android community, particularly among emulation enthusiasts who fear the death of Android's openness. But is this a genuine security measure or a strategic play to tighten Google's grip on the ecosystem? The security argument, a legitimate concern or a smokescreen? Google justifies this decision by citing a 50-fold increase in malware from sideloaded sources compared to the Play Store. This statistic is alarming, and it's undeniable that sideloading can expose users to malicious apps. However, critics argue that Google's motives might be more complex. The company has a history of using security as a rationale for locking down its platforms, as seen with Apple's NFC chip restrictions. This raises the question, is Google genuinely prioritizing user safety, or is it using security as a pretext to consolidate control? Developer anonymity, a casualty of convenience. The new policy requires developers to submit personal information, including names, addresses, and phone numbers to Google. This requirement has sparked outrage among developers who value anonymity, especially those working on legally gray projects like emulators. While Google assures that this information won't be publicly displayed, the fact that it will be stored raises concerns about privacy and potential misuse. What if a government demands access to this data? Google's track record of complying with government requests doesn't inspire confidence in its ability to protect developer identities. The slippery slope from openness to lockdown. Android's appeal has always been its openness, allowing users to customize and install apps from various sources. However, Google has been gradually tightening restrictions on sideloading, making it increasingly cumbersome. The new policy represents a significant escalation, potentially marking a turning point in Android's history. Critics fear that this is a slippery slope towards a fully locked-down ecosystem, akin to Apple's iOS. The question remains, is this a necessary evolution for security, or a betrayal of Android's core principles? The AI revolution, a game-changer for Google's strategy. The ongoing U.S. v. Google antitrust case sheds light on Google's broader strategy. While the judge ruled against forcing Google to divest Chrome and Android, the decision highlights the company's reliance on these platforms for distribution and market dominance. With the rise of AI competitors like ChatGPT, Google faces unprecedented pressure to innovate. The judge's acknowledgement of increased competition suggests that Google can no longer rely solely on its market power. This context raises intriguing questions about Google's true motivations behind the sideloading restrictions. Is it a defensive move to protect its ecosystem, or a proactive strategy to maintain control in a rapidly changing landscape? The future of Android, open or closed? As Google navigates the complexities of security, competition, and user expectations, the future of Android hangs in the balance. Will it remain a haven for tinkerers and enthusiasts, or will it evolve into a more controlled environment? The answer lies in the delicate balance between security and openness, a challenge that Google must address transparently and responsibly. As users and developers, we must remain vigilant, questioning Google's decisions and advocating for a future that preserves Android's unique character while ensuring a safe and secure experience.